let's get prep for FP3 then, and qualifying for the Canadian Grand Prix. Yep, okay, let's go. Okay, we're going to use the hard tire just for a bit and then we'll switch over. Back to the Here we go then. And the final finale corner, these hard tires. Go! They're too hard for the weekend, which okay. Let's start how that then. It says good fuel saving, but I'm gonna be really saving fuel.
With the front wing, you've taken some minor damage. Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
We're gonna know how to do that. We just gotta lift them first, let them have the ride, and then push pull back on. Okay, don't let it go in the red pressure into the section. Main section has got front wing damage, which is why we're going off the road the last one. Flat to the line. WS, come on. 13 seconds to the line, come on. Got too much front damage.
Are you okay? That was a nasty
We got a
hit.
box at the end of
Turn
the
engine
lap
off and
because
wait for the marshals.
then we're just gonna really struggle, so. Snow is then Emirates, so we're gonna box now.
Well, program over, but that wasn't much help to us, I'm afraid. We need to run it again.
We're gonna be what's it called? we're gonna be just doing another in-between and timber lap.
Car repairs have set us back a little.
Okay, let's get some soft tires, do one lap, and call off the session, I guess. Clouds are starting to form, rain is coming, let's push on. Pop on the lap here and then let's move it. Let's go! Okay, chat, let's go for a lap then.
Okay, just
Around Canada, Montreal. Let me take you through the lap then. Into turn 1. Just gotta brake at the correct point of time. Let the car glide through turn number 1. Let it glide through turn number 2 and then full power push on. You can see we got a bit of a slack of oversteer once we hit the curb through there, but now we've just flattened out through that wall corner. And purple sector 119.5.592 for us. Through sector 2, no need a brake for this chicane. The coming up corner now, we just got a lifting coast essentially. Through here, let the car glide, then power on, full power on, let the car zoom into the game, and then towards this lovely roundabout chicane essentially. Take it nice and easy, make sure to ride the curb over here. Try not to kiss the wall too much because we'll gag your tyres a lot in the rain.
Soon. Expect the first drops in the next few minutes.
Okay, no worries. We will continue our practice run essentially on these tyres. To the line we come bend, and it's going to be a superb lap. A 109.433, which is a superb lap to put us P1. Russell and Norris, Bestie, Gasly. No worries then. So far though, I like this session. It's been pretty decent. We'll just keep pushing out and try best and dust tires, see what will happen. Maybe a few softs in the race might be decent for us. These tyres are already cooked. It's only my second lap on these softs, so I don't think softs are the right tyre to go to in the race to start off with. So might have to call softs out of contention for that. But practice-wise, qualifying-wise, it's good pace, back-wise to get these softs on and yeah, grab them on. Charles Leclerc ahead of us then. Leclerc ain't really performing much, not cooking much because he is struggling. He is struggling with that car because the car is still not the best. The only reason why I'm winning, I'm gonna be realistic, I'm winning etc. Podiums, points, and he's not, is because he doesn't have a custom setup. I do. So yeah, just gotta wait for the time. By maybe Austria, Silverstone, we should have around the 4th, 5th best car. I'm really trying by. As you can see, I got 27 resource points back in the main home screen page because I've been really pushing on the upgrades. Nearly recreated Kevin Magnussen's crash there. If y'all remember what happened to Kevin Magnussen that weekend here in Montreal 2018. Was no 2019. Sorry. Canadian Grand Prix. Or was it Grosjean? No, it was Magnussen. Magnussen and Grosjean was the one that got caught out napping. As Leclerc's on a lap, I'm gonna be on a lap. Let's go through a lap then. Around Montreal again. We haven't had the best of luck around Canada, qualifying wise, quali-wise, and then race-wise, which has been a really struggle for us, the races. And we just full force on the car there, through the corner, glide the car through, nearly kissed the wall. The right-hand side, yellow sector 1, not bad though, we are getting a good dash, sort of a good dash delta. 31 seconds so far once I hit this board here. Let the car glide. Look at that beautiful flag. Superb. These tires are dead. We're just going to be practicing the track a bit. There's Charles Leclerc. Currently sat in P6, isn't it? P9, sorry. Piastri P2. If the rain comes, there ain't going to be enough time for them not to do that. And low fuel mode is on. We have run out of fuel essentially, with the car still powering on. take this and next lap. Why is the next lap as well? Next lap is Morris and that is next lap. How does that make sense though? Yeah, no, the rain, I mean the soft tires are not the tires to start the race with. Okay, so those are going to get punctured by the end of the first lap. Oh, speaking of punctures, there's still a car around there. To be fair, I love Montreal, the track is beautiful, wise, but I gotta practice this track because I'm still not the best at it. Even though we've topped all sessions, so if I'm gonna be realistic, we're not like, you know. What happens if we touch the grass then? I'll just find out. Never mind, don't try that again. Because
bad, you alright? Let me know you're okay.
I'm sure the team doesn't want to fail no money. Okay, here we go then. Hi Max, Verstappen. Here we go, 45% race, we'll still win the drivers like that. Let's go. Full power, got a bit of a toe from Max. Let me go, Max. Yes, then. There are a bit of rain droplets coming down here. As I say that, we are starting to slip and slide a bit now. Yes, we are spinning a lot. We're spinning slowly. Very slowly indeed. It can't be just because of the tires sliding me and my car around. It's back there, look. The rain droplet. One side, yeah, look. Once it slid, I slid there and then that was it. No worries then. And
The rain's going to keep getting heavier for the next 15 minutes at least.
whoa, bit of a slide there. And practice a bit of that. Rain is getting a bit heavy now, we can't really. We have still got DRS though. Meaning we can still do a lap because it's still drawing off to have DRS. Drag reduction system. Imagine next year. Okay, Lewis, enable the MOM. He's gonna be like, huh? What is a MOM? Not gonna lie, I think they should just keep this spec.
Confirm you're okay, please.
F1 is good. F1's gonna be turning into F3 next year. With the car wise, it's just gonna look so weird, the design. I can't lie, I like the 2026 car design text wise, but I kind of like the ones we currently have these ones there. Imagine Mercedes flop again. Imagine, and Ferrari actually like cook the what's it called, the regulations, the regs like they did in 2022. Imagine 2022 they only had a good power unit, Leclerc to win champion, Ferrari to win constructor champs. But man, Red Bull just obvious took it all the way. They're too good, Red Bull. I might just be cooking these softs until they puncture at this point. Oh, no, still charge the motor for me. Let's go for all that. And the bliss has got puncture. How we managed to get a puncture from that? I didn't even hit the wall, I just tapped the grass. Mate, look at this. Watch it. Look. Spin. I think the spin causes puncture. Yep, spins cause punctures. And when you span it around, you got yellow flags down at sector 1 because it's spinning around. That kickstab is on softs, essentially not intermediate, so not big puncture than the rear.
You're showing a big drop in pressure in the rear right. You've got a puncture rear right tyre.
Bump temperature, then we've gone spinning into the barrier and I can't move the car. I think that might be it for FP3, might top it and still crash out because of that one. So let's look at the replay of how we span it. Yeah, the car's really bad, he's swinging in really bad shape. There's he spin the car around. I'll try and get it out of the barrier essentially. Oh, Verstappen is there. Okay, we've got about 10 seconds. At least it's 10 seconds because there's a Williams coming. What happened? There's a Williams. Yeah, Williams is coming.
Okay, there's been some damage to the floor. We recommend you come in so we can make repairs. Mind that front wing. It's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage. You've got damage to the rear diffuser. I suggest you come in and we take a look.
Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Okay, mag. We've got no problemo, mate. We've got 2 punctures which will make the car a bit balanced now. So we're gonna have to cut all the chicanes. Invalid lap time. Mate, what do you want me to do? Finalize the track because I've got puncture. Alright, the kickstart and the Mercedes Merc are nowhere near me. Imagine they still managed to come ahead of me, lap me, because I'm all the way here with 2 double punctures. It's crazy. They are going to do that, aren't they? Because they're already here. And that is Lewis Hamilton, and Hamilton is winning the Grand Prix. But look at that Mercedes car. Can we win this race? Come on, to the checker flag. I mean to the pit lane. Come on, the kickstart said DRS is still working. The drag reduction system still works. Joe Guanyu, yeah, he's lapping us. Here comes the Merc of I don't know. And we are gonna win the race. Here we go. We win the puncture FP3 race as we just spin into the pits. We're going out more power in the pit lane because don't you hear? 17 minutes and 30 seconds worth is the repair damage. Right, where do we finish? F1 then? Finish FP1, P1 and P12. W, love to see it, mate. P1 and P12. What a weekend so far here in Montreal. We are having a W weekend for us here. And the bliss. Let's go to qualifying then, chat. This is round 9, right? Yeah. Oh no, Mexico. No, there's Monaco.
Welcome back, everybody. We're here in Canada at the wonderful Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. Who's going to come out fastest of all in the next hour? Yes, it's time for qualifying.
Okay. One second, chat. Let's go for qualifying them. We've been P1 in FP1, P2 in FP2 and P3. Sorry, P1 in FP1, P1 in FP2, P1 in FP3. We are cooking this weekend, so we have gotta get pole here. Like, come on, we have to get pole. Okay, Canada, season 4. Let's go. Okie, we are ready to go to the track. Okay, let me just... That means FP1, FP2 and FP3 have topped it. FP1, P1, Leclerc P19, FP2, P1, P18, FP3, P1 and P12. So Leclerc's made bigger progress as we move on. Let's go to Q1 then, as we launch out of the garage for our flying lap then. They have repaired the car, built it up. Track still looks a bit greasy from the rain in FP3 at the ending, but this is the true part of qualifying now. It's all about pace and speed. Let's go then to qualifying. 109.851 by George Russell, Mr. Russell. Oh, big hit to the wall, but no damage done to neither the car or the tyres. As into turn number 1, then we smoothly glide the car around. We have enough softs for this race. We are going to keep an extra 2 or 1 set of softs for the race in case we do have to, in case we do have a red flag or a safety car at the end, which you can box and come out ahead. Clean air. A 109.758 then by Lando Norris is also cooking. We've gone green, a 19.945 through the first sector. Joe Guan Yu giving us a bit of a tow. Mark, we haven't done a lap yet, that's why P12. But no worries then, NWS. Through this corner then, flat out then, left right corners. And then we just need to glide the car around. Purple sector 2. Keep the car in bay. Then you can see the helmet bashing against the headrest. He knows how much pace we are forcing this car to go through. As Leclerc, we can see, looks like he's really fighting that car, really pushing it. I'm really proud to see Charles doing something here. Maybe possible points this weekend for him as well. As we come to the line then, this is going to be a beautiful solid W lap from us. A 109.589 top the session. However, we're still going to try and do 2 push laps in a row because the delta are out. As you can see, is going dash green, which is meaning very good. Peck wise, we are improving. So let's try that as we... Oh, bit of a corner cut that. Didn't mean that, FIA. Sorry about that. As you get purple sector 1 and 19.471. Keep the lap going, I guess. 0.6 seconds now. Delta, S1, 6. Norris, Russell, Verstappen and Hamilton. Perez was P4, I believe, in FP3. Can't really see Perez's name in the top 5 at the moment as we've brushed the barrier a bit. It's in there. 0.7 then. Purple sector 2 as well. This could be a W lap from us. Delete my lap time, FIA, from the previous lap. Because here we go. Coming to the line now. Drag reduction system, the DRS wide open then. Let's flat out the last corner, shall we? Heading into the wall of champs. Don't need a break here. Flat out. Oh, big crash.
Are you alright? Engine off, engine off.
No worries there. We've done a Magnussen, but bigger. A bigger hit. Let's see the replay then. Just clip the curb. And that was it, into the barrier. It was sort of a realism of a crash. Look at that. Just hit the wall, and then the front and the rear snaps off and breaks off, and the car is obviously cooked fish after that. Let's see the rear camera replay of the rear camera. Just ripped off like a polo mate, literally. Okay, here we go. This is the best camera you can ever use. Okay. For now, no, we have a wheel. No, we don't have a wheel. Okay, let's go push on this lap again. That's the best I've ever taken the Wall of Champs then. Through the line, a 109.489 then. Do our dramatic spin for celebration. Alright, I'm back to the garage. And we're just going to get out of the car and have a latte because we've kind of cooked up a beautiful lap. That we don't need to go out again. 27.863. 63 by Logan Sargent then. 0.082 then is what we're separated by. 0.082. Piat is on a lap, and then Piastri will be on a lap. Look, let's see what he is performing. He's cooking. Oh, he's in the garage. Okay. Flying lap there, not a checkered flag, sorry. Flying lap then. That's right on board with Lando Norris. Cooking so far, 19.261. 6-1 through that corner. Jugon used on an out lap. Whom is caught towards the line? I have 35 seconds, 18 seconds. Leclerc is cooking. 19.537. 22.1. What is our lap? 21.5. So 22.1. He'll be P8 minimums. Let's see. Come on, Leclerc. Charles Leclerc to the line now. Let's see. As he 55 seconds is lap time. He's currently sat in 16th. Projected knockout zone here. Charles Leclerc is really fighting the car as he breaks through the Wall of Champs then. Glides the car nice and easy through. This could be a W lap from Charles Leclerc. Mwah! 5th place for Charles Leclerc. What a lap time from the monogas driver. A W lap from him. He puts his car, P9 at the end. P4 for us. Frederick Vesti, P3 with Perez and Norris. No wins 108.887 for Lando Norris. We only used one set of tyres in that qualifying session. Let's move to Q2 with both cars in. Yes. No worries then, so far. Welcome back to Q2 then. Let's go back to qualifying. And Q2 then, which will decide who will make it to the final places. And WS. Let's go, Ben. Lando Norris ahead of us, I believe. As we fully flat out the car probably here. Hot lap mode is on. We're going to disable that actually. DRS enabled, drag reduction system. Let's go then. Through turn number 1. So far so smooth. Well, let the car glide. Carlos Sainz ahead of us. He's going to give us a bit of a tow, right Carlos? Thank you, Carlos. A bit of a tow. Not right now though, I need it on the straights, which we're coming up to at the end of this lap. Cornering through here. Carlos Sainz playing a big part of my qualifying lap here. But, you know, Carlos, if you can't get through, I can get through, you know, then it'd be good for us too, okay? 110.4 for Esteban Ocon, not a beautiful lap from him. Not a W lap as Carlos Sainz and me make a bit of contact there. 6-3 Carlos. I had to make the move because otherwise my lap time would have been at jeopardy here. WS there. Carlos, you get push on for another lap, right? Hamilton a 109, 309. I think that, I believe that's a 303. One of those three numbers, I think is a 309 for Lewis Hamilton. As we glide the car around the final corner, then beautiful. Now the apex to the line now. A 108.914. W lap for us as Carlos Sainz and I nearly make contact there. But yeah, these tyres are now cooked. Let's return back to the garage and review the data.
We've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
No worries, Mark. We're in the pit lane. Doing this. Okay, we have one more set. We've got 2 sets for Q3. Q2, we've got 1 set for Q3. We're going to keep these 2 for Q3. Go out again. Push on past that up there. P10 so far for Norris. No, he's Leclerc. Leclerc in the garage. Right, we are gonna go about now. Yeah, let's push on for another lap then. Let's try and improve our lap then at this point of time. I've just realised I've come out in traffic. Oh no, traffic is right behind me. Me and Leclerc. Oh, Leclerc's there. I'm gonna give Leclerc a tow, bro. I'm gonna give Leclerc a tow. There. Let me give Leclerc a bit of a tow. Let Leclerc go and then I will push on from that. Go on, Charles. W. Tactical brilliance of a plan and let's push on for our lap. Just come on, Leclerc, keep a full clean air of a track ahead of you. Go on and push on for a lap. I'm gonna be realistic here. I might just be trying my best to get a beautiful lap. I might not be trying to push too much here. I believe we're already safe there at our P10 minimum, so we're safe. And the bliss then. Sector 2 is the sector which we are struggling. Sector 1 is calm, Sector 3 is beautiful. W for us. Sector 2, it's McLaren who's cooking. There is Charles Leclerc, and you can see how slow he is because I'm already caught up to him and I gave him the position. So he's currently P10, Cyan P10, he's made it through. Then step through, I think into Q3. Let's see what he will produce in his lap. 19 seconds to get the line. We can improve a W lap. If we can't do this lap, we can improve next lap as well. To the line, we can brush the barrier a bit. Yeah, we're going to do that. A bit to the lap. Where is Leclerc going to put it? He's not going in the top 5. Bottas moves to P5. Leclerc currently P10. No one else needs to improve. Leclerc is out. He's currently P12. Leclerc is out. P13, P14. I can see his name tag, number tag. P15 for Charles Leclerc. He tried to pop in a beautiful lap, W lap. Didn't work out for him. Can the Ferrari make it through? Oof, hit the back of my teammate there. And obviously the game graphics, physics. Small tap in the barrier, whole wheel pops off. Well, that is a big shot then for Charles Leclerc, who is out of qualifying. be trying to be realistic. I'm trying to get a picture with me and Leclerc. What about the camera angles? What the hell? Okay, it's not working. WS, let's try again. Yeah, there we go. W shotgun. Both our cars together. Nice. WS and then we just power on push people on. And that is like we're out. I just got forced into the barrier by VV Valtteri Bottas.
Are you okay? That was a nasty hit. Turn the engine off and wait for the marshals.
What happens if you crash, but you still make it through to Q3, right? But where is Logan Sarge? Where at? Logan Sarge is P9, mate. How has he managed to do that? I don't know. What the hell, Bottas?
Expect significant performance issues until you come in and let us start repairs.
Speeding in the pit. Wait, speeding in the pit lane? What? Let's go over then. P1 and WS at the end. So with those knocked out, it's Alex Albon in the Williams, then becomes Ocon, Vesti, Fittipaldi, Porsche, and Charles Leclerc. There it is. I'm talking to Lampy, by the way. I'm gonna be realistic there. I told him, we're out to a P15, and he believed it. Back accidentally. He believed it. Okay. All right, let's go out then for Q3. P16 then for Charles then. Let's see if we can get our third or fourth pole in a row then here in F124 Season 3, Season 4 My Team Career Mode then. Let's see, power on, full burn good. Let's go around the wall of champs. No need to brake much there. And full speed ahead then into turn number 1. Smooth glide. Let the car sink into that corner. That's actually a beautiful turn 1. We've taken a W. We've absolutely nailed it. We haven't nailed sector 1. Turn 1, we haven't nailed it at all. Beautifully through here now. An 18.894 shows how much we've been pushing, because we've absolutely nailed sector 1. We've never gone to 18.9s, I believe, this weekend. Mainly challenge was 19. So now what can we do now through sector 2? Absolutely nail the apex then here in Montreal. The track and the car is liking us this weekend so far. Thus here. Go green sector 2 then at 40.583. We've got another set of softs we're going to use. Because if there is a red flag in the race, we could just switch over to the softs if it's the last like 5 laps, 4 laps, 3 laps of the race. And you can just use these set of softs which are not cooked. As you can see, only 5% by the time we get to the pits, maybe 8%. So not as bad as we say that. For instance, we could get a pole even though we just smashed into the barrier. Crazy. Yeah. Okay, I don't want to smash it in though. We gotta get this car back into Park Bahrain, don't we? You've gotta be kidding.
Well, that was a heck of an impact. Let me know you're okay.
Yeah, I'm okay, Mark. I'm okay. I just smashed into the wall at 100 miles per hour mph. More than that, and I'm totally okay, Mark. That was not fun for me. Come to the line at 108.484. Okay, let's say that was a corner cut. Let's try that again. Actually, I forgot to enable DRS. DRS, sorry, at the end. Like that. That's not going to be good. We're going to lose so much time there. No, and B, no corner cut. Still at 108.5. Beautiful. Mwah. W. Cut the chicane. Oh, I was about to hit the wall there. I was like, let's cut the chicane, mate. P1. We could be provisional pole guys, chat. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. Could we get it? Yeah, we shall see. Here's the pole reclamand, essentially. Yeah, why not? Let's drive out the pits then, again, for the first time. Doors then. Let me just show you then, chat. So, pole position so for this season, it was Piastri, so let me try again. Piastri, Norris, Cyan, then comes our arc. Myself, pole in Miami, myself, pole in Imola, myself, pole in Monaco. Can we do it in Canada, Montreal this weekend on? Let's see. Race winners rise. Okay, it's a bit of a mixture. Piastri won round 1, then was Piastri, then Piastri, and then it was unbelievable win for Frederick Vesti who won that race. Then it was myself, Norris, then here comes our arc, myself. So we've won 2 races this season. Sprint race winners though, it was Hamilton won the Chinese Grand Prix sprint, then Lando Norris won the Miami Grand Prix sprint. We got sprint pole for Miami, and Hamilton got sprint pole for China. Okay, drivers will championship them. If you look back to season 2 then, season 2, did we get a pole in Canada? Montreal, Mexico, let's see. Canada, yeah, Canada was Russell in season 2, and season 2 race winner, it was, let me see, season 2, yeah, MP, nope. For Canada, Montreal, Hamilton won in Canada, and Russell got pole. Season 3, Canada was let's go. Austria, that was Spain. Canada, Norris got pole, no wins, and then the race winner for Canada in season 2 was also gonna be, yeah, it was Hamilton. So Hamilton won in season 2 and season 3. Season 4 awaits then. Can we get our first pole in Montreal, essentially, is the question.
Okay,
So
that's all
let's
the
see.
checks complete.
Gonna
We're
do
ready
the
to go.
drive out of the pit lane for the first time in a while. Let's see, can we get pole then? We're the first ones to drive out of the pits then. Let me just park it up here. What? Can we do a practice start in the pit lane? Can we actually? Okay, we cannot do a practice start in the pits. I believe we can. You can just get a stop here. Okay. Okay, just don't cross that line. Yeah, don't cross that line. What? I bet we just put one in. What? Okay, we can cross it. Ah, okay, I get it. Okay, let's try. Practice start in the pits. Dip half a car in. I can't put the full car. Yo, what's good? Hi, Gridbox. We're just doing a what the hell? Why did I get teleported to the track? Okay. You all didn't see that. Gridbox, you did not see that. We're just driving out of the pits then. welcome to Q3 grid box. You're welcome to stay. It's only going to be 5 laps. That invalid lap time, I think it's just because, you know, just testing the track, you know. We're the only man out on track at the moment, so let's test it out, Ben. Beautiful. So if you just want to have a brief run through for the weekend, I will tell you. FP1 we did it on Monday. No, yeah, Monday I think. I don't know what day I believe we did it. But FP1 we topped it P1 by 1 second, 1.2 seconds to Piastri, who's our rival. Okay, FP2 was yesterday. We topped it by 300ths of a second, and FP3 we topped it again, so 3 times in a row. And also then we did top Q1. Q1 we finished P4 because we didn't actually use 2 tyre sets. I've used only 1 because gotta save them for Q2, which we did make it through narrowly. Q2 we topped it, and now Q3. My aim is essentially to get our first pole for the team in Montreal, Canada. We've never been on pole in Montreal. However, I've kind of made a bit of a mistake, a stupid mistake, because I've gone out of the garage while everyone is in their garage. They're all going to be coming out of the garage now, so I need to manage to get to turn number 1 without them exiting the pit lane, because then there will be traffic. Please do not send anyone out on track yet. You can do it. Let's hope so then. Into the final corner then. Nobody's coming out of the garage. Full track to ourselves then. Into turn number 1. Full pace on. We currently top the session. We are on new set of softs. Let's go. Through turn 1. Absolutely nailed it. Bit of an understeer at the rear, which could cause a bit of dramaticness for this lap. Yeah. This is a replay, by the way, of how much we're struggling on turn number 1. You can see here, once I've touched the curb there, you can see the car is literally sliding its way. You can see it's not turning, it's just sliding, which is very, very important for the race. You may think that it's just a small touch. Nah, it's fine, we continue on. That small touch in the race could cost us about a position, because that's how much a spin and oversteer and a bit of understeer towards turn 5 could be for us as we... Well, I exceeded track limits, mate, but I didn't get the time. Alright, I need to check something. Maybe I need to recalibrate my controller settings. Wait, let me check. Unless it's the camera, it's a curse. Wait, what happens if you... Yeah, maybe 5 is fine. Let's see. Anyway, the race is going to be tomorrow, by the way, if you're wondering. Tomorrow, I believe at 10 PM, 9 PM, I don't know when I'll do it. Somewhere around there. UK time, because I'm swimming from 8 to 9. Yeah, 8 to 9. I'm swimming. It's about 9:30. I'll be home. The rest are coming out of the garage now. Right, we've got to absolutely floor it in sector 2. Brake, floor it. Okay, I don't know how that's invalid, because I didn't even gain time. I lost time, as you can see, but okay. Track lap invalid. See what I mean? Small tap on the grass, the car spins. That is not good. Alright, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna hold the lap. We're gonna halt it, abort it, and we're gonna come back again. I'm gonna recalibrate the settings, and then we'll do another lap. We're gonna go down to 0% differential, 10% differential, which is the lowest I've put it this weekend. I've never ever touched it this weekend, and we've just run up a bit there. I'm gonna be realistic. I'll put 25%. Pop it in 25%. It's not the best, but at the same time, it's good. Okay, let's go. There's one Mercedes in the pit lane, and that Merc is not gonna be able to do a lap. So Mercedes think either Russell or Hamilton, one of them who's in the pit lane, is safely gonna be in a good position, unless he just doesn't have tires. Let's try and get our first pole. Then we are currently top the session. However, we're just gonna still push on a lap just in case. Because we saw what happened in Q1. We tried to push on a lap,
1 minute to go.
and it didn't work out for us as we spin the car. It's really, really struggling in the last stages of Q3, which is not ideal for us. Because if we are gonna get knocked out of the pole position slot, it's gonna affect us. Let's push it back to 100, because that's predominantly why it's causing the car to lack pace. Minimum, we need to improve by maybe 100 this time. Hamilton. Dash isn't looking good. The tyres already cooked. W. Let's hope so, buddy. Yeah, we are cooked. We're gonna have to abort it again because we're 1.7 seconds off Delta pace. We have lost a lot of time at sector 1. We have 30 seconds to get to the line. We're not gonna make it to the line in time to stop another lap and to go lap, aren't we? No, we're gonna let everybody by because I don't want to hold him up. Because boys, can we get it to the line? 15 seconds to the line? I don't believe so. We could, you know, but I must stop it here in the pit lane and let's see what we can do. What we can do. Let everybody do a lap then. To the line then. Can Carlos Sainz do anything? Carlos Sainz cannot. Piastri takes pole. Piastri takes pole here in Montreal. Can anyone else do it? Lando Norris the second. Can we keep P3? The RB driver can't have a match for lap time. We are P3. We've just missed out on pole. And that, I said it, it was because of the tyres at the end. We did not have the grip. We did not have the car. And something happened with this car at the end in Q3. We are going to start Canada, Montreal in P3. It's a McLaren Papaya 1-2. And I think I jinxed it a bit because... Let me go to my Discord server, by the way. If you haven't joined it, I'm happy enough to let you go through. But for season 4 then, these are the pole positions. It was Piastri in Bahrain, Piastri in Saudi, Piastri in Australia, Melbourne, Norris in Japan, China was Sainz, Miami was myself, Imola was myself, Monaco was myself. We have officially broken the curse then. But we lost that by 0.093 then. Piastri on pole, a Papaya 1-2. With myself P3. I believe that's still a good position. KO then. George Russell and Hamilton did not improve their times whatsoever. Logan Sargeant out qualifies Valtteri Bottas. Carlos Sainz P8. That is a hectic session then. Yeah, it is a very hectic session, but thanks to Gridbox, F1 Gridbox for joining. Really appreciate it. This is like IRL. Yeah, it is indeed. Yeah, it's at the end which causes it. So yeah, we're on for an exciting race then tomorrow. Exciting race for tomorrow here in Montreal. If we can improve anything we can. But that is a superb lap from the Bingy, from Piastri. To secure pole at the end of that lap, because it was looking like we were going to get that pole, but I also knew at the same time, I also said it to F1 Gridbox, we aren't going to get pole because it's pretty obvious that these men are too fast, and this happened here. So yeah, we just gotta, to be fair, P3 is not that bad. We're still in a good position for a fight tomorrow for the win. But yeah, all good. Yeah, thanks man. Whew, what a session though. What a session. A beautiful W session for us though. But that will be it then for the stream. The race will be tomorrow. If any of you want to stay for a bit longer, about 5 more minutes, but to just check out the grid for the race, then you can. But this is the starting grid then for tomorrow. Piastri, Norris, myself, Russell, Hamilton, Verstappen, Perez, Sainz, Logan Sargeant, Valtteri Bottas. These are the driver standings. Okay. With us finishing out of the points 3 races this season, for us to be getting in the championship fight again is pretty miraculous. So we are really going to be trying our best this weekend to get it. We need to out-qualify, we need to out-finish George Russell, Lewis Hamilton and Oscar Piastri in order for us to still keep P3 in the standings. Constructor standings wise, we're not going to be able to win it this season, I don't think, again. But if we want to get P2, we just need to keep out qualifying, dating the Mercs essentially. Hold on guys, takes power. Okay then. Alright, see you, bro. W stream. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow, I guess, for the race. Hello, Jarius. A bit late. It's okay. I'm gonna end it anyway. This is stream now, so yeah. Alright then. P3 then. I'm still really happy though. P3. Also, we still managed to get a good decent position to where we should be, so yeah. Thank you everyone for joining, and I'll see you tomorrow for the race around 9:30, 10 PM UK time. Thank you everyone for joining, and